A-list fashion criminals. Charlize Theron.
If you caught her in the sunlight, you'd burn your retinas.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Wow. She forgot to put her frock on.
And Helena Bonham Carter.
She looks a bit like she just wandered past a mirror, caught sight of herself, and burst into tears. Yeah, it's not good. I just kind of want to protect my jugular from her a little bit.
Hello, I'm Mining Class. Welcome to Naked Fashion, the show that grabs bad celebrity style by the collar and gently slaps it into shape. It's not easy being a celeb, constantly scrutinised for what you eat, who you're dating, who's looking after the kids while you're in rehab, and then, of course, there's what you're wearing. That's no problem for a style icon like Gwen Stefani, but it has occasionally proved tricky even for our Kylie. More leather, anyone? Thank goodness we're here with super style know-how and an amazing box of tricks.
This unsuspecting TV presenter is about to feel the power of our extraordinary virtual wardrobe. Using real garments gathered from designer collections in high street stores, we can redress and transform badly dressed celebs before your eyes. Thanks to our 360-degree computer jiggery-pokery, we can reveal the flattering features that could have saved the stars. It's celebrity paper dolls. And the best bit is I get to play it under the guidance of my international panel of fabulous fashion experts. They've been poring over bad celebrity clobber from red carpets around the world. From the UK's award-winning Weekly Glossy, style director of Grazia magazine, Paula Reed. LA fashion assassins Heather Cox. And Jessica Morgan from fashion blog site GoFugYourself.com. And celebrity stylist and catwalk commentator Michael Shabel.
Are you ready?
We are.
Definitely.
Well, then let's head off down the catwalk. We start with our style criminal, a celeb accused of tearing the page marked good taste from the rule book of glamour. Can the team intervene before the fashion cops come knocking on her changing room door? Well, here's glamour model Katie Price at a recent product launch. See if you can guess her favourite colour. Now, before I get your responses, for the benefit of anyone out there who's not familiar with our Katie's work, Michael, can you explain who she is, please?
Well, Katie Price, a.k.a. Jordan, is effectively the UK's Pamela Anderson. But instead of a red bathing suit, she prances around pretty much in nothing but pink bras and panties and just gets it out for the press pretty much at every point.
Tell me, though, what do you think of the outfit?
I'm lost for words. It's just so terrible.
Fine officers in the Navy would appreciate the nautical theme, but it's just, I mean, she looks like a Barbie style and play mannequin.
I think that's what's cute, because she dresses how I wanted to dress when I was a little girl as well.
Well, you were not a little girl.
Every little girl has
Exactly.
breasts like those.
Okay, well, let's see what you would like to do with her, Heather.
I feel like her breasts are her most famous feature, but I think it's about time to downplay them a tad. So I put her in something by French Connection. It's a spring-summer 08 dress, and it's quite patterned. Oh, so much better.
Yeah.
And I thought that that might serve to downplay the assets just a tad without taking them away. You know, obviously she's top-heavy, and a lot of people do have that problem, naturally or otherwise. And I think the pattern sort of streamlines it a little bit while still nipping in at the waist, gives her the figure, but in a less obvious way.
We've been following her at Grazia for quite a while, and I happen to know that she has had a recent breast reduction.
Okay.
And she's also been going through her rather pink wardrobe and trying to minimize it a bit and introducing a few more neutrals, which is actually starting to do really well for her. She is actually managing to move that look on.
Okay.
So I've gone for a much simpler lilac dress, which is like a kind of shift with a twist, I guess you could say.
Still the kind of colour that she'd go for, though.
It's still, so it's not that million miles away from the pink that she loves, but I think it just looks chicer on her. It looks a bit more grown up. It looks a bit more uptown rather than Barbie babe. This is a dress from Spring-Summer 08 from the Philippa K collection.
Lovely.
And I'm quite enjoying watching her in that.
Yeah, I think actually that's a really good look for her. What I went for was something that I think is a little bit more sophisticated, still kept with the pink, still showed off all of her best assets, pinched at her waist, really highlighted her boobs.
Fabulous.
Wow. It just made her look sexy in a way that's just, I think, a little bit more palatable for, you know, a mom. And I don't mean that in any disparaging way, but I think at some point you kind of need to grow up in your style.
Grown-up glamour.
Right. At some point, her kids are going to grow up and see pictures of what she was wearing when they were 3, and they might go, oh my God.
You've got to reinvent, I think, as you get older.
Well, she is the master of reinvention.
She is.
Right. Well, she's trying to shift
Angela?
away from Jordan back to Katie, so I say this is all going in the right direction.
Okay. 3 great transformations. I'll be choosing the best, but Jessica, you sat out on this one, so can you advise me?
You know, I think all 3 of those dresses are a huge improvement. But I think I'm gonna go with Michael's choice. It's fresh and it's sort of flirty, but it's a little bit more mature while still keeping her like love of pink and like girlishness.
Okay. Well, it is a difficult decision, but I'm gonna go with a dress that surprised me, but still looks fantastic. Heather. Okay, let's just take a final look at the transformation to see the difference.
Cute.
It's really cute, isn't
I mean, that's
it?
really cute. With different colored shoes, obviously, but I think the spirit is right there.
Well done.
Nice.
You win.
Thank you. Thank you.
She's the former model with an Oscar in her hand and Hollywood at her feet. Even the fashion world thought Charlize Theron could do no wrong until she turned up at a lunchtime function in this little monster.
I
Doesn't
actually
offend me
rather like
either.
it,
I think,
frankly.
I think it looks pretty good on her. I mean, I think I will allow that it is probably the closest we'll ever get to seeing what she looks like in a satin bag. But
And it's good,
she's
right?
pulling off the satin bag. Like she's
No. She's at the Hollywood Foreign Press Association Awards, and the only story there is how absolutely just bland and unflattering that
it's a
outfit
luncheon.
is.
So I feel like you can take it up a little bit and you can relax it a little bit from regular red carpet glam.
She can almost do anything, but I think it's slightly flammable, that dress. I think the fabric lets her down.
Yeah.
And it's Aer Lingus green, and I don't know that that's a good look on
And
anybody.
it's shiny. I just think if you caught her in the sunlight at the wrong angle, you'd burn your retinas. Like, definitely do better.
Ah, okay. Well, it's fashion fix time as I ask one of our experts to dig deep in their fashion first aid kit and try and make a few emergency alterations to help Charlize. As always, they can tweak, accessorize, and add, but they can't take anything away. Michael?
For me, I wanted to start by just making the whole outfit black. I think that will just make it really sophisticated.
Okay, there we go. Back to black. Charlize?
And then I started to think that, you know, it was just really missing some substance to it. It's not much of a dress, so you really need to accessorize to kind of give it some oomph. So I wanted to go with a really great pair of Giuseppe Zanotti pumps. They're a little bit chunky, they're a little bit kind of out there, but I think they're kind of, you know, wildly sexy. And then I threw in a Biba clutch, just to, because, you know, a girl needs a bag. And then to finish with a great little Mawi long string pendant.
I like that the necklace sort of does what the green was trying to do, which is sort of spice up the dress and give it some sheen. I think the shoes are clodhoppers. I can't get behind those, but I have to say I think I would go with the original look.
I mean, clearly, I like green. I'm wearing it today. I think she looks nice. I really like the necklace.
I don't know that I would go with black, because in that sunshine, it looks a little
I think it's sort
hard
of
on
taken
her.
the one thing that was different about the dress and made it
Maybe navy
too
blue
homogeneous.
or even dark grey or something
fair
that was
enough,
very
something like
kind of
that.
or
It
steely
is-
grey. And the shoes, I'm sorry, Michael, I can't do the
Okay,
shoes.
I know. I just,
I see
I
what you're
kind of
going
like
for,
them.
but
Let's face it, she could wear anything, really.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, let's see just how far Charlize has come. Now, looking at that, it has got a bit of pizzazz. Love the necklace. Well done, Michael. Good work. Well done to Charlize as well. There may be a fine line between in fashion and inexcusable, but on this show, we love to forgive. So, in Hasn't She Done Well, we celebrate the former fashion felons who seem to be turning it around with a stunning new look. Fashionistas, can you guess who tonight's designer reprobate is from her gallery of gaffes? Picture 1. The my dress can double as a picnic blanket look.
I know this one.
So that's what happened to the curtains in the downstairs loo look.
Oh, honey.
Has anyone seen my invisible football look?
To be fair, she doesn't look like that.
No, she's really scrubbed up.
Okay, so you all seem to have an idea of who it is.
I might have a clue.
Paula, enlighten me.
It's Sarah Ferguson, the
Yeah.
Duchess of York,
Yes, Weight
as
Watchers'
was...
truest success story.
Okay, well, let's see if you're right. There you go. I can confirm that it is indeed Sarah Ferguson, former wife of Prince Andrew. Let's see how she looks now. Looking hot.
Fabulous. And I only think that she looks like this because she really took to heart the merciless beating she got from the press
Yeah.
on behalf of her wardrobe.
Right.
I do feel like there's this sort of rare sphere around the royals where they wear stuff that you wouldn't see in everyday life that just sort of is part of the royal wardrobe. You know, like you're never going to put the queen in
Mumsiness?
an off, you know, Charlize Theron style couture gown.
And you know, it's like, you know, within the walls of Buckingham Palace, it's just not cool to be seen to be trying too hard.
No.
She's one of these band of women who just look better and better as they get older.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And that is, she's a torchbearer for middle-aged glamour, gorgeous chicness. I think.
Okay, well, this time the decision is yours. Are you going to grant her parole, or is it back in the hole?
Oh, parole.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Let her out.
Yeah.
It's unanimous. Parole granted. The subject of tonight's Stuck in a Rut is nothing short of a celluloid legend. Her quirky CV is chock full of costume drama of the highest order. But according to fashionistas, she's had more than her fair share of costume drama off camera too. Has Helena Bonham Carter been taking a pair of scissors to every item of clothing she owns?
Oh, good God.
Oh, hacksaw more like.
Or is she simply attending the world's longest running Halloween party?
Ooh.
Is Helena stuck in a ragged rut?
Certainly seems like it.
But you know, the thing is, she kind of doesn't care.
Which makes it all more kooky and cute, right?
I know, but
Look at her jeans. She's beautiful.
But I used to really rate her quirkiness as being just one of her most appealing qualities. But now I think too often she looks like she's just barely survived some savage attack, and you just want to like hold her tight and tell her it's going to be okay as you call the cops.
Yeah.
Here she looks a bit like she just wandered past a mirror, caught sight of herself, and burst into tears.
Yeah, it's not good.
And I just kind of want to protect my jugular from her a little bit.
Okay, then. Your next challenge is to offer Helena a brand new look. So, Paula.
Okay, I'm going to strike right out there because I must say I'm really nervous tampering with one of Britain's favourite eccentrics. However, I'm going to start with what I think she likes best, and I know she loves a bit of a corset, and I'm going to take a very kind of long view on that and go for a structured dress.
Yeah.
A dress that's slightly more tailored. And I am so fired. And Helena, the next time you see me, I think I'm going to be on the edge of the red carpet selling ice cream, and I think you can ignore me, and that's fine with me. Helena, you've won.
You know, I don't want to make her look girly. We certainly are not going to put her in the pink that we put Jordan in.
Okay.
I'm going to put her in a navy blue dress by Bollinger Trevor. It's like a kind of Grecian drapey piece. Yeah. And I think it's still kind of
It's probably something
serious.
she would pick out, isn't
yes,
it?
it's serious, but it's flattering simultaneously. She looks like an adult. She looks like a serious, kind of interesting person, but she doesn't look as though she had been mauled on the way over.
She hasn't
Almost
taken
a
the
victory.
scissors to this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Michael, what about you?
Well, I think if you're a real eccentric like Helena, and if
Yes.
you're prone to kind of getting all mixy and matchy with your stuff, your salvation is to go with something that's just a one-look outfit. So I went with this great Biba, little vintagey number. It's kind of got that merchant ivory feel, but it's done in a modern way. And just wait, before you leap on me. You gotta picture this in motion. Right?
You may well be with me selling the ice cream.
Okay, I know. I just kind of, with a little bit of movement, you'd see the flounce of the sleeve, you'd see the ties on the necks and on the wrists and all that, and it would actually be, I think, really quite sexy and kind of give her goth vibe that little bit of a modern spin.
It's still got the goth feel, hasn't it?
Yeah,
But
yes.
it's got the bow, which makes it up to date.
Nightgown.
I feel like maybe she's about to assign me some math homework.
Hey, you got her out of black.
Honestly, that's really all it comes down to.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. 3 very, very different looks there. Heather, this is the woman that you once described on your blog site as having used mud and a blender to do her hair.
True.
All right. Oh, you stand by that.
Sure. Wouldn't you?
Well, you sat this one out. So who do you think should win?
Well, obviously, I'm quite torn between the corpse bride and the centenarian chic. But something is telling me that I'm going to go with Jessica's navy blue. I did think the decision is yours. That would be my advice.
No, you're right. Well,
Although I don't want to see Paula selling ice cream on the red carpet.
Or
so.
me. Thank you.
And what about you? We can't use much.
Stop it now.
okay, well, let me tell you, I am going to go with the outfit that I still think that Helena would choose herself. Jessica,
Yay.
well done.
Thank you.
Tough choice.
Well, let's compare and contrast with her original outfit.
I love that look on her. It's great. Very nice. Good job.
It's cute, right? Well done, Jessica.
She could still use a comb through that hair.
Well, Helena, we look forward to seeing you out in the daylight hours. Fantasy Stylist, we offer our panel the opportunity to whisk up their own visual feast by giving them a celeb and an event, and then leaving the rest to their creative imaginations. So, let's see who your celebrity client is tonight. It's Sarah Michelle Gellar. She'll be opening the Harrods summer sale in London. She'll arrive by horse-drawn carriage, be shown around by the owner Mohammed Al Fayed, and be given some puppies to pose with. So, Jessica, what would you like to dress her in first?
Well, I mean, it's hard to compete with puppies, which really are like the world's greatest accessory, other than baby, obviously. I am going with the green dress. I guess green is like my theme for the day, accidentally.
I love that.
It's a green chiffon tea dress by Max Mara. It's maybe about a year old, but it's a classic shape that I think you could really get anywhere. I think it's summery. It's kind of easy breezy for the event. I think the keyhole neckline is very flattering without being too revealing, but she doesn't look entirely buttoned up.
Well, I also think summery is the key, but she's at the opening of a clothing sale, so I wanted to put her in something that was just a little more edgy and had a little more interest, so I gave her a collective clothing dress.
Ooh.
Now, you're not going to find anything quite like it now because they're all one-of-a-kind prints, but I think she can carry off that half-circle neckline and the coloring of it. I just think she's a really pretty girl who can take risks with color.
I was kind of intrigued by the idea of a bit of vintage on her, so I went for something in kind of pale lemon chiffon. It's kind of tiered skirt and big flower print, because a big flower print has replaced the ditzy prairie florals for the summer. Spring-summer 08 is all about a big floral print. And I quite like that on her because she could go for lunch with Mohammed first, and then she could pitch up at Harrods and open the sale with style.
Michael, help me out here, because you sat this one out. Which is your fave?
Oh, I'm gonna have to kind of say I'm not sure I'm a big fan of any of them, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, really? Why's that?
He's getting back at us for the
I
show.
know.
It's like, okay, I like
wrong with the
green,
green?
but I don't necessarily like it on her. I love it on you, but somehow you managed to make a small woman look like the Jolly Green Giant.
All right.
Yours, I really liked it, but I think it was a bit too fashion forward for a California girl. The tribalness of it all is
know.
really on message, but it's just not right for her. Paula's is more veering towards my favorite. I think it's the right sort of idea for going bargain hunting in. Somehow I think the colors are a bit flat, but hey, she's going into Harrods. If she can't find a better frock there, then, you know, she ain't never gonna find one.
Must try better.
Excellent work. Well, it's my choice ultimately, and I am going for Paula's outfit too.
Hurrah,
Well done,
yay.
Paula. Okay, and now the best bit. What Sarah Michelle Gellar actually did wear to the summer sale opening.
Oh. It looks to me like she raced out of central casting to get here and forgot
In
to
her
put
jumpsuit.
her frock on. Don't start with the jumpsuits, woman, or it's you and me by the bicycle stands after school on
I will
this
take
one.
you anytime you want.
Bring it.
Okay, so do we like this outfit, or is it frightening you, Michael?
God, it's awful.
Just absolutely.
And she looks uncomfortable in it, I think. I just
Oh,
think,
yeah.
I mean, that would make me want to go shopping anywhere else.
Did Mohammed force her, do you think?
I think his daughter designed it. No, isn't that Jasmine Tamara?
Jasmine Tamara. But her collection is full of gorgeous dresses.
They're like satin safari shorts.
Should we take a moment to compare?
Sorry,
Yeah,
daughter.
much better.
It is
Sorry.
One for Jasmine.
Love
See,
the
Michael, now
shoes.
you're happy you chose that outfit, right?
No, it's good. It was the best of a bad bunch.
There you go, jumpsuit or not a jumpsuit, I'll let you decide. Well done, Paula. And let's not forget those puppies. We've almost had our fill of freaky fashion, but there's still just enough time to squeeze in one more. As the door of the Fashion Hall of Shame swings open yet again, it's time to recall another of our favourite shock frocks of all time. So I'm going to give you 3 clues, and you have to work out who done it. Clue 1, this cross-dresser was labelled a designer disaster. Any idea?
Teddy Izzard.
Oh. He's divine.
Yeah.
Okay. Clue 2, unlike the lady in question, this wasn't a look that'll go on. Old ones are the best.
I get it.
Wait for clue 3. Here's our house model Morgan with a clue for you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's Morgan.
So
yeah.
cute.
Memories.
Let's see the
Cute
back.
turnaround.
Burns, it burns.
Go on, I know you're dying to guess.
Celine
Okay, well done. You were right. It is Celine Dion. At the 1999 Oscars, wearing a back-to-front tuxedo jacket with matching fedora, designed by John Galliano for Christian Dior.
It's really the hat. like
The hat was like,
really, yeah, not
Oh,
good.
and the hat bothers you.
No, it's all terrible, but then the
It's
hat
on backwards.
is
Like,
awful.
I have to stand up for her as a fellow countryman. I think I have to state that the thing is that it was the wrong outfit for her. If that had been Kate Moss walking down the runway in that, I think it would have caused an absolute sensation. But Celine, bless her, she just has never been a real style icon as much as she would like to be, and that was just that one step too far for her.
Seriously, do you really think if Kate Moss wore this, it would all be okay?
Well, I think it would, no, I really do. I actually thought it was a really cute idea.
Where?
I think Kate Moss would just say no.
To a mental institution,
No, my
maybe.
point is that if it had been someone else that had true style credentials, and if it was actually cut a little bit better, like if the pants were hemmed as a start, I think it actually would have really caused a bit more of a sensation. But she
agree
got
with you
laughed
there.
at for all the wrong reasons.
Well done to all of you. You answered in stereo. Tonight, the winner of my own personal award for services to Star Style is going to the Fug Girl.
Thanks.
This is for services to try and remove jumpsuits from the world of fashion. You win Lindsay Lohan's leggings. I know how you love leggings. Share them between you two.
About 45 pairs, she can spare one.
Well, they come in any colour as long as it's black.
And they're a fetching arm warmer nonetheless.
Thanks for joining us, and thanks again to my very stylish and style-conscious panel. Please do join us next time on Naked Fashion.